The city is Detroit, and we're here for what figures to be a great matchup. Looking forward to this Monday night battle as the Eagles get set to take on the Lions. Let's see how it plays out tonight as we get set for the opening kickoff. Gordon in to kick this one off. They'll return this one. This one is handled by Martin. Great move to get free.
Kickoff return 16 yards.
They're ready to go on offense for the first time. Should be very interesting to see how this one turns out with two great quarterbacks.
Yeah, the thing I like about both of these guys is that they have a lot of poise. You never see either of these guys with happy feet, nor do they try and force a pass that they shouldn't. This one should be a lot of fun.
Detroit using three linebackers. Comes play to the right. Young comes up to make the play at the 24-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Ball on their own 24. Detroit comes out in their nickel package. Looking for room. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 34. Good call there, John. The draw caught them off guard.
And here's the thing. Running draw plays softens up the defense and slows down the pass rush. When you can run the draw for good yardage, you really open things up for the passing game.
The Lions with a four-man front. With the throw, he was tipped. He tried to float one out there.
Turner, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Detroit goes with a four-man front. Tries the right side. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
They didn't fool anybody with that play call. The defense knew what was coming, and they shut that thing down quickly.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Lions line up in the quarter defense. With the throw, he hits his receiver. O'Donnell comes up to make the play at the 45.
This is a good play for 3rd and long. When you get that kind of execution from your offense in a situation like that, you're doing something right.
Watch the play. Let's turn it up, D. Stay both up. Here we go.
Under pressure, broken up. Can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Number 21, the deep man. A little misdirection. Long is there for the tackle at the 49.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Gain of a handful. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Ball right around the midfield. Detroit comes out in their nickel package. With the pass, he hits his receiver. McCormick comes up to make the play at the 42.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Regular. We're talking about green. Hey, let's go. One more, fella. So we gonna take it. Deuce. Let's go.
With the throw, the wide receiver has it.
Any first down play needs to yield some kind of yardage. You don't want second and long too many times.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Number 21, the lone back. Gets rid of it. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. Thomas looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. And this is the 11th play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Let's go now.
Only one man in the backfield.
Whip.
Pressure. He can't get away.
He does a nice job using leverage to get after the quarterback. When you combine that with his quick first step, you really have something special.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Dime-backs in for this play. Dropping back. Pressure coming with the throw. We're going to spot this one at the 4-yard line. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game. Good catch on second and long that picks up the first down.
That one was about pass rush and pass protection. The offensive line was successful in what they had to do to make sure the quarterback had the time he needed.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Keep the throttle down.
Receives the handoff. Long is there on the stop. He can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. Four more yards to the end zone.
On the 4-yard line.
Number 21, the deep man. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 8-yard line.
When you get into field goal range, you want to make sure you keep your drive moving forward.
It's third and goal at the 8. Let's update you on the injury situation. They're saying it's a minor pain in his arm, and he might be able to get back into the game. Uses the pump, throwing. This pass is incomplete. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Here we go. This will take the lead. The kick sails through. It's good. Christensen makes good on the short field goal attempt after the offense drives it into the red zone.
They had everything clicking at first, then kind of sputtered out, but they still get points.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Welcome back deep to return.
From the 7. Detroit trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. Ball on their own 22.
Start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Don't stop that motor.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Knocked away.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
On the play.
Franklin was his intended target.
Second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Watch your man.
The Eagles with a four-man front. Drops back off his back foot. The pass falls incomplete. Dishman gets to him just as the ball arrives, and he knocks it loose.
He played that well. You know, it looked like he knew exactly where that route was going.
Thomas was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game. The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Turn it up, D. Let's go. Here we go, baby.
Throwing. And it's complete. Breaks free. The 40. And he's ridden out at the 42-yard line.
This is a good play for third and long. When you get that kind of execution from your offense in a situation like that, you're doing something right.
Hand off to the tailback. Great fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Everything you got.
The Eagles with a four-man front. Number 4 sends a man in motion. Good protection. Gets the pass off.
They were in zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Third and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
We're talking about Reed.
The Eagles come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Throwing. Jumps, and he has it. Watkins is there on the stop at the 45. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Number 7 comes into the game for the punt. Mark is the deep return man. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 18-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. On the ground. Smith is there for the tackle.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
And he picks up about 4. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets the pass off, knocked away. Number 83 was the intended receiver on that play. Mullen had the coverage on the play.
Third and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line.
The Lions come out in a dime package, setting up play action with the pass.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Thomas was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Hall is ready to pump this one away. Walton back to return. From the 42-yard line. Walton looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. come out in a dime package. Throws it. Hits his receiver in the open field. Watkins is there on the stop at the 50. Number 4 completes that for about a 6-yard gain. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Stay both left.
Direct snap to the back. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Well, earlier we saw the injured player heading back to the locker room, and right now they don't know how serious it is, but his return in this game is doubtful. Throwing. Franklin was his intended target.
Franklin, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Salam, the lone back. George moves in motion. Dropping back. Throws it. Complete to the running back. Stiff arm to the ground. 8-yard gain.
The reception. Gain of 8 on the play.
Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33. Handoff to the tailback. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Dishman whacks him, causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
Gordon will tie this game up if the field goal is good. Through the uprights. What a kick.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
From the 4-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. First and 10.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Lions with a 4-man front. Turner, the motion man. With the carry, Mullen comes up to make the play.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
The Lions come out in a 4-3.
We don't get nothing. All right, let's go.
Closing in, on the move. McCormick is there on the stop. That's the 26.
As a receiver, you hate to have that ball thrown high because you're stretched out and vulnerable to the big hit by one of those defenders. But this guy's tough, and he'll do what he has to make the catch in that situation.
Ball on their own 26.
26-yard line.
Only one man back. With the throw, he finds his man. O'Donnell comes up to make the play. And the 38-yard line. John has proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
First and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
At the end of the first quarter, it's not enough. Detroit 3. Philadelphia 3. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Lions with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the fullback. Smith comes up to make the play.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Get it, son. Come on. Under 10.
The Lions come out in a nickel package.
We're talking about real.
With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver. Quick goes down after a minimal gain.
On the play.
It's third down with 3 to go.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
They line up in the I formation. Number 12 with a man in motion. On the call, Peterson makes the stop before the first down is reached. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. This will be his second punt so far tonight. From the 18, slips the tackle. Brown doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 26. Ball on their own 26.
At the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Keep the throttle down.
Gaines comes in motion.
Get it up. There we go. Let's do our thing.
Hand it off to the back. Thomas comes up to make the play. At the 40. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Only one man back.
I'm coming through, baby. Bring it on.
Throws it. Comes up with it. The 50. Number 30 is there on the stop. That was 39-yard line. They get first down yardage on that hookup. First and 10.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Danny. Turn it up now.
Salam, the lone setback, tucks it away. Throwing. Drops the interception. Manning was the intended receiver on that play. Number 30 with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Deuce it. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
From the gun.
Keep moving. We're talking about real.
Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes are flowing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Third and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Salam, the lone back, dropping back, throwing. And he hits his target. Greer is there on the stop at the 25-yard line.
From the start. Here we go, baby.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure. Dumps it off. Almost intercepted. He's lucky he hasn't been intercepted on this drive.
Yeah, but luck eventually runs out. If you're throwing the ball right at defenders like he's been doing, they're bound to come up with one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Nickel back in this time. Hill in motion. Throws it. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
Receiver on the play.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
You gotta believe it.
Gets the pass off. Right on the money. Touchdown, Detroit. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seam.
Gordon comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. Detroit has a 1-touchdown lead now. Nice kick and returnable. From the 6-yard line. Just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession.
Philadelphia will start the drive at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. This one is handed off. Spins away from the tackle. Long comes up to make the play at the 24-yard line. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. It'll be 3rd down after they fail to complete that short attempt.
Third and 9. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Pressure coming. Throws it. This one falls incomplete.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Hall will come in now to punt it away. Brown is back to receive this kick, and he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 46-yard line.
Ball on their own 36.
Start the drive at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Eagles come out in a dive package. Closing in with the throw. Jumps up. He has it. Turner comes up to make the play.
When you're a receiver and a pass goes over your head like that, you got to get up there, pull the ball in, and tuck it in before you get hit.
2nd down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Danny.
Number 4 sends a man in motion.
You can't stop me.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Manning was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Greer was there on the coverage. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down. Tossing it right, trying to get past the sticks. The 40. Number 30 comes up to make the play. At the 36, took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Salam, the lone setback. He gets there and pulls him down from behind.
In the zone, there's going to be gaps between the defenders, and that's where the ball has to go. At that time, it wasn't there.
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack.
40-yard line.
Break it up, baby. No more, fella.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. On the ground, Watkins is there on the stop.
That was just a case of the defense getting off their blocks and flowing with the play. The ball carrier has to read his blocks a little better, find the hold a little more quickly, then look for some cutback opportunity.
On third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert. They've done very well on third down to this point. Throws it. The wide receiver has it, and he's ridden out at the 33.
Look here, he does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch, and two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. That's a nice looking play.
He hooked that one left.
No good.
After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
The Lions with a four-man front. With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Second and 4 coming up
Ball on
here.
the 41-yard line.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Throws it, and he makes the grab. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 34-yard line. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Detroit goes with a four-man front. With a counter play, strong move. Smith is there for the tackle at the 30. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. So 2 minutes left before halftime.
30-yard line.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. O'Donnell is there on the stop at the 17-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Under pressure to the end zone. Turner was his intended target.
Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz or they change up the coverage. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
So they're inside the 20, need to get a touchdown. Looks to the end zone, makes the grab. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Christensen will be kicking off.
Brown back to return.
This one is fielded by Brown. Their last drive ended with a missed field goal. They're just about ready to get this one underway. Ball on their own 21.
At the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on. All right, now.
Pressure, gets rid of it. Running with purpose. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 21-yard line.
Don't make a play. It's on.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Hill was the intended receiver on that play.
3rd and 10. Ball at the 21-yard line.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Pressure coming, knocked away.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Number 7 comes into the game for the punt. Martin looks like he's ready for the return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 41-yard line.
Ball on their own 41.
At the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
Troy comes out on a 4-3 defense, and they might have some unfavorable matchups against this 5-receiver set. O'Donnell comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line.
First and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions with a 4-man front.
Whip. On the team. All right, let's go.
Gets the pass off. Jumps up and comes down with it. Number 12 just made a great throw there, John. We expected to see some big pass plays in this one, and we have.
When you have two of the elite guys in the NFL going at it, you're going to see a lot of big throws and a lot of big catches. I'll tell you one thing, The defenses for both of these teams are going to get a workout today.
They're 11 yards away from the end zone. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. Thomas comes in motion.
Here we go, baby.
With a counter play. Peterson is there on the stop at the 9-yard line. Number 21 gets the call on the counter. Short gain, about a yard. 9 yards will get them 6 points.
9 yards.
With the throw, broken up. Can't complete the short pass attempt, so they'll have a third down now.
Third and 8. Ball 9 yards.
From the start. Let's go.
Throws it. And this pass is completed. Detroit calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. It's good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Christensen is back and ready to put this one in the air. Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Brown. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays. McCormick was back into the game after being injured earlier. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Throwing. Knocked away. Franklin was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the cover.
There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
The Eagles with a 4-man front.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball at the 28-yard line.
They line up in the I formation.
Watch your man.
George moves in motion.
29, solid 29. Watch the ball, be smart.
Gets the call. Tishman is there on the stop. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down. They're calling for the punter again, his 3rd kick tonight. From the 33-yard line. And this should be the last play of the half.
At the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Lions with a 4-man front. Hands it off. Right is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. Going into halftime. The score is 13-10. Eagles.
The Lions, 10. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Christensen comes in to kick off.
Start the second half.
From the 7. Detroit is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. So they have 1st and 10 here.
26-yard line. 1st and 10.
There we go.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Franklin on the reception and a 5-yard gain.
On the play.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Hill, the motion man.
Let's go now. One back. Let's go.
Closing in. Swing pass to the running back on the left. Turner comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line.
He's really great at working back to the ball. When the pass play breaks down, you can count on him coming back to help you out.
So that's a gain of about 5.
Third
and short.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. They reached him just as he was throwing.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Number 7 is ready to punt this one away. Martin sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package. With the carry, play action. Under pressure, throwing. And it's caught. He completes another pass and is over 200 yards. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. With a counter play, slips the tackle. O'Donnell is there for the tackle at the 48. Number 21, running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Clear! Clear! All right, let's go!
The Lions
Defense
line up
ready.
in a 4-3.
Let's turn it up, D. So we gonna take it.
He hands it off, fakes the handoff, gets the pass off, hits the fullback with a short pass to the right side. And it's good for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front. On the call, play action. With the throw, and good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Long is there for the tackle.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37. Only one man in the backfield on the carry. They'll spot this one at the 35. He's in on that stop, gets credited with tackle number 6. So he gets about 5 yards and the first.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
The Lions come out in a 4-3.
Everything you got.
They give it to the halfback. Brown comes up to make the play at the 29. Number 21 with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup.
On the play.
And this is the 8th play of this
Ball
drive.
on the 29-yard line.
5 wide receivers. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. That short pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down now.
On the play.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Throwing. This one will be spotted at the 12. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a 1st down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
The last red zone trip resulted in a field goal. They give it to the halfback, running with purpose. Adams comes up to make the play at the 10. Number 21 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. They need 10 for a score.
Hey, let's go 1 deep. Here we go. Hey, watch the screen.
The Lions line up in a 4-3.
Watch out. Bring it up. Bring it up. Come on.
Fullback handoff. Mullen is there for the tackle at the 9. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackle. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Here are the numbers when it comes to 3rd down conversions. The Lions come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Throws it. Interception. Room to run. Dives. Touchdown. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown. Gordon comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
The coach has to make sure his defense doesn't get too confident after that touchdown. Sometimes after a defensive score, they'll come back out and let the offense go right down the field and take the momentum back.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff.
Detroit is lined up with the kickoff. Martin back deep to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 5. The defense picked off a pass there last time out and returned it for 6 points. Ball on their own 15.
They'll start the drive at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Defense lines up in the nickel. Hands it off. Nice play fake. Throws it. The fullback has it with room to roam. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 23.
A successful offense is one that could run and throw for good yardage on first down.
Second down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
We turning it up. Watch your eyes.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3.
From the start, from the start. All right, now.
Hand off to the tailback. Brown is there for the tackle at the 35.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
On the delay. Wright comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Second and 8.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's turn it up.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front. Number 12 sends a man in motion. Drops back. Steps up with the pass. He finds his man. Low with a decent 6-yard gain.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Detroit comes out in the quarter defense. They'll put this one in the air, trying to convert. Throwing. Pass falls incomplete. Philadelphia fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on third down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Hall will come in now to punt it away. Brown into return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 17-yard line.
First and 10.
Start the drive at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
Gains the motion man. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Thomas runs up to make the play. At the 28. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble, or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
He'll go from the shotgun. Blitz is coming. Greer is there for the tackle at the 38. Franklin pulls in the pass for a first down. He's picked up both first downs on this series. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. And with a counterplay. The 50. Watkins is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. And that's the type of thing he does so brilliantly and so often. What a rock by Salon.
I'll tell you this, a lot of backs in this league are good downhill runners. And this guy could do it with speed.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
He'll pass on first down. Throws it. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 9. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Nine yards will get them 6 points.
9-yard line.
Inside the 20 for the first time today, and we're in the third quarter. Little misdirection. Watkins is there on the stop at the 5. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. They need 5 yards for a touchdown.
Regular. Rush in.
Only one man in the backfield.
Keep the throttle down.
With a counter play. Now that's a stiff one. Touchdown.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
Gordon comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Detroit is lined up for the kickoff. Martin back to return.
From the 4. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field. Greer is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier.
Watch the snap down. It's on.
The Lions with a 4-man front. Hands it off. Peterson is there on the stop at the 25-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Only one man back. To carry it. They're going to spot this one at the 27. So that tackle was his 3rd. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. We've completed 3 quarters of play, and the score is 24-13. Lions.
The Eagles. 13.
The Eagles have possession of the ball to begin this final quarter, but they're down by more than a touchdown. It's 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Number 12 using split backs. Hand off to the tailback with the pass. This one falls incomplete.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Salam, the lone setback. A little misdirection. Turner is there on the stop at the 31-yard line.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling, and a wide receiver has to block down. On that one, neither one did their job very well.
2nd and long coming up here.
31-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Out of the shotgun, looking upfield. Dishman is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Salah with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. He gets the count. Foster comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. 13-yard gain on third down. Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. With a counterplay, Andrews drags the ball carrier down behind the line. The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
Second and 14. Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Drops back with the pass. He finds his man. Manning didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Hey, let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Pruitt is there on the stop at the 50. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at fourth down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is the luxury of being ahead.
Martin lines up deep for the punt return. From the 14.
Time's running out for them. So if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
First and 10.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation. They go with a draw. Can't bring him down. O'Donnell comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, you see me. Check it out, baby. Watch your eyes.
They'll spot this one at the 45-yard line. He put the hit on him, and he now has 7 tackles. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Troy comes out in a 4-3. With the throw, he finds his man, and he is bumped out of bounds at the 43.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Little misdirection. Adams is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on the 40-yard line. Well, earlier we saw the injured player heading back to the locker room, and right now they don't know how serious it is, but his return in this game is doubtful. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. Brown is there for the tackle. Thomas makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33. Troy lines up in a 4-3. With the throw, broken up. Philadelphia comes up short on third down, and that's been the recurring theme here today.
They're just not getting into good third down situations, which means that they have problems on first and second down.
If he kicks it through, it'll be a one-possession game as the fourth quarter winds down. So he hooks the kick and misses the mark. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 43. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Greer is there on the stop at the 33. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question is against who?
First down.
First and 10.
Whip.
The Eagles with a four-man front. Gives the ball off. Clears the defender. Andrews is there for the tackle at the 26. Salam busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Andrews is there on the stop at the 23. Gain of 4. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 23 to convert. Salam, the lone back. Hands it off. Young tackles him, and they won't get the first. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
Ford heads out to try this field goal. The kick sails through. It's good. The Lions now enjoy a 2-touchdown lead.
Detroit is lined up with the kickoff. Martin back to return.
From the 6-yard line.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck, maybe.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. The 40. Brown makes the play at the 45.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
I'm coming through, baby. Be careful. Storm, two backers. Here it comes. Here we go, baby.
Throws it. McCormick comes up to make the play at the 38. With that pass, he closes in on 300 yards. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line. The
Lions come out in a dime package. Gets pulled down from behind.
He just ran out of time. He's got to do a better job of feeling the rush. You always want to keep your eyes downfield. But you have to know or feel when that rush is getting to you. You have to have a time clock in your head so you can get the pass off just a beat earlier.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
We're talking about green. Watch this.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, gets his hand on it.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Clear. Clear. All right, let's go.
To carry it, they'll go with a play fake. Throws it. The wide receiver has it. McCormick makes the stop before the first down is reached.
Watch this. He stands him up and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats.
Look what we made out right here.
Hand it off. Young comes up to make the play at the 18.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackle.
Ball on the 18-yard line. Get some points on this drive and are in good position now to do that as they're in the red zone. They'll bring the blitz. With the pass, touchdown to Eagles. Number 12 has now thrown for 2 touchdowns. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Eagles draw to within a touchdown. Kickoff here, hoping to get the ball back quickly. Should be a return here. From the 5.
If they can control the clock here, they can win this game.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Hands it off. Great fake. Pressure with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Dishman had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. He gets the count. Gain of 4.
By the defense.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
He hands it off. Play action. Throwing. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
He can catch just about anything that the quarterback throws in his direction. He couldn't find a way to quiet that one down and bring it in for a catch.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Down by a touchdown, going on offense, time running out. It doesn't get a whole heck of a lot better than this.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3. Throws it. Peterson comes up to make the play. At the 46. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back to pass on first down. Deep throw. Nearly intercepted. The defender makes a good play to break up the deep pass.
And he had great coverage, but the ball should have ended up in his hands, not on the turf.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
One back. Run there.
Number 21, blown setback. Rolling right, throws against the grain. Drops the interception. Turner was his intended target. McCormick had the coverage on the play. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down. Stepping up with the pass. Brown comes up to make the play. And they go with a no huddle.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go.
He'll pass on first down. Throwing. Off target, but he gets it. Getting first down yardage. Now they've got to hurry, though, with under a minute remaining. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. Throws it, and the catch is made. Mullen is there on the stop. At the 2. He's trying to get them back to the line. The Eagles call a timeout. They have one remaining. It's first and goal at the 2-yard line.
The coach has to be a little disappointed that his team has to settle for field goals when they move the ball into their opponent's red zone.
And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle. He'll stop the clock with a spot. It's third and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
They've really been getting stopped inside the red zone so far.
Looks to the end zone. Almost picked off. Boy, none of the defenders can hang on to it. That's the third drop interception on this drive.
Yeah, they're all over the field, but they can't come up with the catches.
They're obviously going for a touchdown here. This is their last shot. I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown. Eagles. Great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
Christensen comes in for the game-tying extra point here in the 4th. Christensen will tie it up here in the 4th quarter by converting this extra point. The extra point attempt is good. John, another tight game that figures to go right down to the wire.
Yeah, both of these teams have won some battles today, but the war has yet to be decided. One team will step up and make the play, and that's going to decide the winner.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 5-yard line.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of games. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's run, man. Here we go.
Going to the air on first down. Pump fakes. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw it deep to him. That time, the defender got the better jump.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Lets this pass fly deep down the middle. Ooh, nearly picked off. Two very evenly matched teams through 4 quarters, and we'll go to overtime to determine the winner of this one. Mark, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Gordon is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 9. Martin returns this one to the 25. Ball on their own 25.
First and 10.
Hey, watch the ball.
Troy comes out in their nickel package. Cullen is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. Number 21 finds some room after taking the handoff, and it looks like about a 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Play hard and fast, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Smith comes up to make the play at the 33-yard line. Number 21 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Lions with a 4-man front.
Watch this.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. Hall comes into the game for the punt. Brown sets up to run back the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
Ball on their own 24.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, watch the screen.
Salam, the lone setback.
Let's do our thing.
Hand it off. Turn is there for the tackle.
On the carry.
Salam takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go, man.
From the gun. Drops back, throwing. Nearly intercepted. Good timing, getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
Third and 9. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Number 4 will work out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. John, that long completion has moved them within field goal range.
I tell you, the defense is stunned right now. Looked like they had the play stopped, but a great pass found the receiver. Now they just need a few more yards.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Gaines comes in motion with the carry. Nice play fake. With the pass, drops the interception.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. George in motion.
It's on. Stay at home.
Gets the pass off. Knocked away. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room out in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Third and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Get it up. Let's go.
Dimebacks in for this play. Drops back.
Defense, get ready.
Closing in. Dragged down from behind. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Martin will go back to accept this punt. Fair catch called for.
First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Don't make the play.
The Lions with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Peterson is there for the tackle. Number 21 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 7.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Whip. There's some slack going.
The Lions come out in a 4-3, throwing it away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. Detroit comes out in their nickel package. They're coming with the blitz. Gets the pass off. Jackson is there on the stop at the 20. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure, but he read it quickly. So his receiver had a step and fired a strike.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
One back. Get it for him. Don't stop that motor.
The Lions with a 4-man front.
Hold the look.
Give it to the halfback. Number 30 comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line. Number 21 kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards.
Second and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Come on. Hey, let's go, 1D.
Only one man in the backfield. Mullen is there on the stop at the 31. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
Ball on their own 31.
31-yard line.
With a counterplay. Ziegler is there for the tackle at the 38. Number 21 picks up some tough yards there. Second and 4.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Deuce. Let us get you. Move in. Hey, watch that screen.
Here they come. Off balance throw.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Number 32, the lone setback. Hand it off. Long is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. That will keep the chains moving.
Yeah, and that makes 2 times in this drive they've given up the first down on 3rd down. As a defensive coordinator, giving up those types of yards will drive you absolutely nuts.
Cross play to the left. Adams comes up to make the play. Ball. He's able to get a yard or 2 on the toss. This is the 10th play of this drive.
46-yard line.
Keep the back. Go make the play.
Number 12, using split backs.
Let's turn it up, D. Do something.
Steps up. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. Almost picked off.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
11th play of this drive.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Play football.
Low goes in motion. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And he steps out of bounds at the 48.
You know, when it's 3rd and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Hall is ready to punt this one away. Brown back to return. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Will.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Pressure, throws it. This pass is incomplete. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Everything you got. Come on. They ain't got nothing.
Looking for something long. He made the catch. Greer comes up to make the play at the 41. Boy, he ran a great pattern that time. The pass is completed. They're now within field goal range with a chance to win the game.
You can't let the receivers get that much yardage on them, especially when you're playing for field position in overtime.
First and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Nothing. They don't get that.
Salam, the lone back. George goes in motion.
Here we come. Go.
Gets rid of it. Franklin was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let us get
Salam, the lone setback. Gives the ball off. Nice play fake. The defender's got it. Pushes off. The alert cornerback gets the interception.
He has a way of becoming a receiver. He just shadows so well.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Tosses it left. Mullen comes up to make the play. At the 37. 21. Runs off tackle for a gain of a couple. The Lions with a 4-man front. Brown is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. At the 21. It's the call on the counter. Short gain about a yard. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Lions come out in a nickel package. Going to spot this one at the 20-yard line. He has been a major force on defense. He's now up to 10 tackles in the game.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
Christensen nails it to win the game in overtime. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Philadelphia 30, Detroit 27. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.